Hi everyone, my name is Jaydhar Gupta. I'm an environmentalist, specifically a clean air activist. You guys probably are aware that you know some of the top cities of the world that suffer with air pollution are in India. So I want to talk about what is air pollution. So air pollution is something harmful in the air, which as we breathe, these harmful things enter our respiratory passages and create morbidity and mortality. What are these things? They could be gases, they could be particulates, they could be biological agents. Now we have outdoor air pollution and we have indoor air pollution. It kind of bifurcates. In outdoor air pollution, again, it could be natural causes as well as man-made causes. Let me talk about more the man-made causes because those are under our control. Largely, it's due to combustion. When I use a fossil fuel, when we burn oil, when we burn coal, we have thermal power plants, which is industry. We have vehicular air pollution. We have huge amounts of biomass burning. Country like ours, India, and other poor developing nations, we have a huge problem where hundreds of millions, actually 2.4 billion people around the world still light their chulas every day using some form of biomass. It could be gobar, cow dung, or it could be wood, or anything else. Frankly, it depends on income levels, whatever else you can find to burn to light the chula. So we have air pollution, outdoor air pollution 365 days of the year, because your vehicles, your industry, your thermal power plant, these are all things that are operational, or your chulas that are burning. This is stuff that happens every day. What happens in the winter time is that we get something called a cold air inversion, where the pollutants stay closer to the ground where we breathe. This is the reason that from October to March, we call this the peak air pollution time, where our particulates in the air, which is really black carbon nanoparticles, get highly elevated because there's a lot of combustion. We have two episodes in the winter time. One is around October, November, when the paddy burning happens in Pakistan and Punjab and Haryana, and then goes eastward. That's called episode 1. Diwali also usually falls along the same time. So we get, that all kind of combines into episode 1. And the second episode happens in late December. I want to say around 20th of December to about 1st of February. And that's our peak winter when people start combusting just to stay warm. It's about survival. It gets bitter cold in North India. And when it's bitter cold, then people need to burn some form of biomass. It may be coal, it may be wood, it may be paper. If you're poor, I've seen poor people even burn tires and plastic to stay warm. So you can imagine the kind of pollutants that get tossed into the air. As I mentioned already, air pollution, depending on the size of the particle, of course, gases will go into our body, create lots of respiratory problems for us. What I'm particularly concerned about and worried about, and I'm a victim of this as well, I have bronchial asthma, is PM 2.5 or black carbon nanoparticles that are so small that they beat the natural filters of our body, enter our lungs, through the alveoli, they enter our bloodstream and create not only respiratory problems, but cardiovascular problems, neurological problems, even reproductive problems, autoimmune problems, diabetes, hypertension, the list goes on and on and on. Essentially the only problem they don't create in our body is anything related to our gastro system, because that's a whole different system by itself. But every other system gets impacted by air pollution. So this was all outdoor air pollution. In indoor air pollution, what is indoor air pollution? We have created all these living and working environments that are toxic. We've had very little knowledge and awareness about construction and building materials. If I talk about the cement on my wall, if I talk about the paint, if I talk about my beautiful desk here, the adhesives that have been used to put these laminates together, everything of gases. So in an indoor environment, not only do you have what's outdoors, but you have other problems as well. And essentially our indoor environment then becomes 5 to 10 times worse than our outdoor environment. And while the outdoor environment in the summertime or during the monsoon, when you have high wind speeds, the pollutants may disperse. In an indoor environment, our problem is 365 days. So guys, this is air pollution. I will keep posting about more things and more in-depth things about air pollution as we go along. Stay tuned there. Thank you.